What are Great Lakes areas of concern? They are communities, bays, and rivers on the Great Lakes system where human activities have severely damaged the quality of the environment. The Bay of Quinte was designated an area of concern in 1985. Each area of concern must develop a remedial action plan to address the environmental concerns. In the Bay of Quinte, the environmental concerns were due to excess nutrients, bacterial contamination, persistent toxic contamination, and the loss or destruction of fish and wildlife habitat. The concerns were placed into categories so they could be monitored and assessed. In everyday language, these categories are called environmental challenges. The scientific term used in the remedial action plan is beneficial use impairment. The Bay of Quinte was identified as having 11 environmental challenges that interfere with human use and enjoyment of water. The remedial action plan uses these to assess the severity of degradation, focus restoration efforts, track progress, and measure success. The goal of the Remedial Action Plan program is to restore the environmental conditions according to the established criteria of each environmental challenge. Currently, the status of the environmental challenges is 8 restored, meaning they have met the criteria outlined in the Remedial Action Plan. The status of the remaining 3 is 2 have final reports in the editing phase, and 1 is undergoing final data analysis. Once all the challenges have been restored in the Bay of Quinte, it can be removed from the areas of concern list. This is known as delisting. Delisting occurs when government agencies and the local community confirm that all locally defined remedial actions have been completed with scientific evidence and public support. However, when the Bay is removed from the areas of concern list, a long-term plan needs to be in place to ensure the Bay doesn't revert to conditions that required a remedial action plan in the first place. A phosphorus management plan is under development. The goal is to restore and maintain the Bay to a healthy and sustainable condition for the long term by reducing the risk of harmful algal blooms while maintaining a sustainable fishery. There is a draft version of the plan available on our website, along with all the environmental challenges, criteria, and final reports. www.bqrap.ca